Hello and welcome to the channel. In today's video I'll be showing you the restoration of a set of 71 Pontiac full-size hood hinges. Okay, I'm going to show you an easy yet potentially harmful way to remove a spring from a GM hinge. You want to get some type of workbench that clamps down. You want to clamp on the hinge itself, so you're not going to be, when prying, you're not going to be actually trying to close the hinge. You're going to pry it in the open direction. And what I like to do is clamp it in. These holes are going to be used for when you're actually putting the spring back on. When you remove the spring, you have to actually pry against part of the hood mount. And as you can see, there is a bevel that's here, so if the geometry is not right, you're not going to be able to pry that out easily at all. So I'm going to show you how to pry it out first, and then we'll put it back in. Okay, to remove the spring, obviously you want to keep your fingers anywhere away from the any part of the spring that's open, because when they do close, they are under a great deal of force. I don't recommend this for the weak or the faint of heart. But to get the spring off, again, we have a little bevel here, so we can't pry straight back. We want to use this area here to pry it back from, and you have the right geometry to pop the spring right off. And if you're careful, it will not fly off the handle. But there you go. That's to remove the spring. Just put the spring back on the hinge. Again, the hinge itself is upside down. The spring actually goes in from the base, which would be towards the front of the hinge, and it kind of curls down. What you want is this hook here to be in this little cup here. So again, you want to put the screwdriver inside a hole, or whatever you have to use on any kind of workbench that you're using. Kind of put it a little further in. You want to pry it back. And there you go. It does require quite a bit of force. Again, I recommend certainly wearing gloves, eye protection, maybe even a hockey helmet. But you want to keep your fingers anywhere away from there, and don't have anyone else standing down line where they can get shot in the face with the spring. After disassembly, the hood hinges were primed and painted with a matte finish. Okay, the end result of the restored hinges, I used just an aluminum color on the spring. Didn't go too crazy with the paint as far as layers and stuff. I didn't want the coils to stick together and then have the paint splinter when it was mounted. So I just kind of feathered a coat on there just after sandblasting it, just to clean it up. I didn't mar up anything really when putting the spring back on. So if you do, obviously where it's clamped in, you can always just touch it up. I had to just spray a little bit where those rivets are in there. But aside from that, everything is all good. And I'm hopefully ready to mount these on the car within the next couple months, because I've got spring fever. Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel for notifications on this project's progress and other how-to videos. Thanks!